Within the past week, all eyes have been on the Supreme Court as they make some significant decisions impacting Americans. But the court is set to hear some other important cases that could even have a bigger impact on our elections. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent for Erie News Now, Rachel Knapp, reports.
Protests ignited across the nation following recent decisions by the Supreme Court. Abortion rights activists have taken to the streets, even outside the homes of Supreme Court justices, to push back on their ruling striking down Roe v. Wade.
No peace for you! This is not the Wild West. This is New York State.
The New York legislature even assembled a special assembly to counter the court's ruling, hoping to pass gun measures that would prohibit concealing weapons in many public places.
What do we want?
Climate justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
And the court also ruled to limit the EPA's ability to strictly regulate emissions from power plants, a move environmentalists say is a major setback in the fight against the climate crisis.
The court is now in recess, but when they return in October, they could hear some significant cases.
Yesterday, the court announced they agreed to hear a case on the so-called independent legislature theory, which, according to online sources, is the idea that under the Constitution, only the legislature has the power to regulate federal elections without interference from state courts. The case could radically reshape how federal elections are conducted and could impact the 2024 elections. Affirmative action could also be set up for debate. Universities have been able to take race into account in their admissions process. Some accuse Harvard of favoring Black and Hispanic applicants over Asian Americans, while others argue that eliminating race as a factor would make it hard to have a diverse student population. These are just a couple of examples the court, with its newest justice, could hear for the next term. In Washington, D.C., Rachel Knapp reporting.